Shalom and welcome to Branch of Israel. This is Rabbi Roger coming to you from God's beautiful country, Israel. So I, like everyone else, have questions when reading the Bible. However, one time I was reading and had a thought on something that I never pondered on before in all the times I've read this particular passage. I was reading in Mark 4:35 through 41 where Jesus tells his disciples to cross to the other side, but it was evening when they left. Like all of us, Jesus is already in the boat waiting on the disciples to dismiss the crowd. The key word here is waiting, but that's not what I want to talk about today. Shortly after they left, out of nowhere a violent storm rose up and the boat was getting swamped with water. So now we pick up in verse 38. But Jesus was in the stern sleeping on the cushion. So they woke him and said, "Teacher, don't you care that we're perishing?" Then Jesus got up and rebuked the wind and the sea. "Silence," he commanded, "be still." And the wind died down, and it was perfectly calm. When the disciples saw the water coming into the boat, they probably panicked, thinking about how their friends and or relatives had died in scenarios like this. It was not a place they wanted to be at this time, and they could not see anything in front of them because it was dark. But it was at this point I realized something. Why does the Bible tell us Jesus was sleeping in the stern? Does it really matter where he was sleeping? Where is the stern located? So I looked, and here is what I found to my amazement. Please note before I go into any details here that I am not a boat expert. So if you have any comments you would like to add, that would be greatly appreciated. Please feel free to post them on my YouTube channel. It appears throughout history there are many variations on how a stern was built. However, in a basic sense, the back part of a ship is called a stern and is built on a structural beam that helps to reinforce and strengthen it. The basic function of the stern is to house the steering device, and its purpose is to prevent vibrations and reduce resistance. The disciples did not realize the major support beam was with them, and they had nothing to fear. Yet, their eyes were not on the one who was behind them, being their rear guard. It was his faith and his authority that led them through the tough waters. He was not the stern of the boat. To me, he was the main support beam of the boat that was keeping it from sinking. Besides, if he was concerned about it, he would have yelled, "Abandon ship!" Instead, proving that he was the disciples' main support, rear guard, and authoritarian because of his name, that boat got through what appeared to be a very perilous time. Are you going through something just as difficult as this? Then tell it with all authority, be silent and be still in the name of Jesus. Then your life will sail smoothly on. For more teachings and information, visit branchofisrael.com. That's branchofisrael.com. Again, this is Rabbi Roger coming to you from Israel, and thank you so much for listening. Lehitraot, goodbye, or see you again.